David was going to be coming down to stay with us, one of the things that was really important for me was to make sure that I spent a little time each day helping him with his skills outside of surfing. I wanted to teach him some things that he could use just as a man, as a human being. But I think the approach really needs to be on the whole person. And, you know, surfing's not going to last forever. And so what we did is I had a little tree fort that we were building with the kids. And so I set it up so that each day we do a little bit of work on it, teach him how to use a power saw, teach him how to use hammers, a level, all the things that you would need. And as I explained to David, they're the same things you would use to build a house. And I think he's really getting a kick out of it because he's never done that kind of thing before.
I surfed a lot, like when I was a little kid, but I never grew up like handy. I never was a handyman, and like meeting Michael was really big for me. He gave me something in my life that I never had and everything. Never had me growing up in Puerto Rico. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity that was given to me.
All right, so can I use both of them? What, two boards?
Just use this one. Use this one for 32.
For 32.
And use the other one for 17 and 3/4. Alright?
Alright.
What you take?
Alright.
Have fun. That's it. Cut some wood. Don't cut your fingers off.
I won't.
Everybody loves you when you're in the charts. Everybody loves you when you're number one.
Power surfing is fun, man. It's something new for me in my life. Had a little trouble cutting the wood. I brought the wrong piece of wood back to Michael in the tree house, but went back and got the right piece. But it's something new for me, and Michael, he explained to me how to use it, and I just follow his directions on how to use it in the power saw. 17 3/4 and 32 and a half. Right here, look, 32 and a half, 17 3/4.
Get out of here.
Wait, no, the other piece was the other one, right?
What is that?
Oh, sorry, is the other piece out again? I don't want to do it. The other.
Oh
hey,
my God.
Hey, that's gonna be a blooper there.
No,
I gotta go back. You can't put this on there.
17 and a half.
Same measure. And 17 3/4.
Wow. That would just get you to surf like you can cut.
I hope that David gets a lot out of that. I know I enjoy teaching it. And I think that the one time in my relationship with David where it really became obvious to me that this is something I needed to do with him was when we're having lunch one day with a client. And there's a woman who was going to help David out, because I told a lot of people David's story, and this one woman said, I really want to help him. I had a childhood very similar to his, and I want to help him. And so we had lunch one day, and I remember at one point during the conversation, David he's got this charm, and I think she saw something in him and just decided at that moment she was going to help this guy. And so she wrote him a check just to help him with something that he was struggling with at the time, and she passed it across the table and gave it to him. And I remember David, he welled up. He doesn't hold back his emotions, and he got kind of emotional, and he just looked at her and said, "What can I do?" And she said, "Just be a good man."